Well, it's here. Christmas Day, December 25th, 2020. Welcome to Finding God in the Times of COVID. And I don't want to beat too hard on the drum of, what Christmas isn't for us this year. But I'd be remiss to not mention a few things. One of those is that I happen to be sitting outside on the porch here. It's 57 degrees and raining in Vermont, which is fitting for my home state of Texas, but not so much for this Green Mountain state where I reside now. Go figure. I had some communication yesterday with a dear friend of mine who was expressing the challenge with Merry Christmas. Because the wording was, depression hits me like a truck during the season. And often does. And she went on to say, she can't catch on to the Merry Christmas piece, but wished good wishes for my family and my people during this season. And it seems fitting. Perhaps it's, good wishes for this season, as opposed to merriness, if that's even a word. There's this scripture passage that we read oftentimes on Christmas Eve. It's from John's Gospel. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was in the beginning with God. All things came into being through him, and without him, not one thing came into being. What has come into being in him was life, and the life is the light of all people. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness shall not overcome it. We usually read that right before we sing the song Silent Night, Holy Night, and gently dim the lights and invite people to hold a candle as a flame against whatever the darkness is in their world or in their lives. Back in 1868, Philip Brooks wrote a carol for Sunday school kids in Philadelphia. O little town of Bethlehem, how still we see thee lie. Above thy deep and dreamless sleep, the silent stars go by. Yet in thy dark street shineth the everlasting light. The hopes and fears of all the years are met in thee tonight. For today, all of our hopes and all of our fears swirled together, met together, and this one child, the child tiny, vulnerable, born in a manger, and the coming of what many call the cosmic Christ. So, I'll go with hope today too. Merry Christmas. And with all of the fears and the struggles that are part of this year. So deep blessings on each of your days, whatever your day is. May we find God in the midst of it. Blessings on your day.